Today, we're going to be building a cannon that lets you shoot CO2 canisters. There's a lot of airsoft stuff that uses these little guys. These are little 12-gram CO2 cans. But basically what we're going to be doing today, I had a thought. Okay, so the way these work is they have a thin bit of metal, so the walls of it are thick, but the metal on the end is thin, and you can puncture it with like a nail. They use these in these little Pinewood Derby type setups where you make a little car and you try to make it aerodynamic, and you put one of these cylinders in the back, and then there's a little thing, you put another one, you know, you're competing against next to it, and there's a thing you drop that has little nails poking out that puncture both cylinders, and then they rocket off, and you see which one goes the furthest. So people often use these as a way of just puncturing them as a way of easy propulsion. But what I was thinking was, what if I made a handheld cannon that launches the cylinder? Now this isn't gonna be, it's not lethal or anything, a little chaotic, it can break things, because it's a blunt object. But I'm mostly just kind of curious what the logistics will be. Is it gonna be powerful? Is it just kind of limp dick fly out the end? That'd be kind of disappointing. I'm not really sure what we're gonna get, so I want to try it out. This morning, I modeled up a hand grip, a pistol grip. Now this is not, once again, not a gun, but the idea is you can fit a copper pipe in here, mill out the bottom of the pipe to have a slot for this release trigger, and then you have a cylinder here. And this works like a Nerf gun, where it's a spring-loaded cylinder, so you pull it back against the spring, and then this clicks in and locks you in place. And then when you pull it, it and launches the cylinder forward, and you should get a decent amount of punch out of that. There's a hole in the end of the cylinder that you put the nail to puncture the CO2 tank. In the tube that you have coming off of here, you load in your CO2 tank, like that, and then it goes and punches it. Hopefully, that's enough to punch it and launch the thing out the end, and then it fucking flies out. We're not gonna use a short barrel, but the main reason I was using that short length of pipe is because the actual one I got is fucking huge, and it doesn't fit on in the camera easily to show off. I got some old bottles upstairs I'll go get. If we get it and it looks like it works, we'll set them up on the table over here and have a little shooting gallery where we can launch CO2 cylinders at them and see if we can break anything. Yeah, the PSI of one of these sealed is about 1,000 PSI. It's high enough that I have trouble buying solenoids that can actually hold it back. So, decent amount of potential energy there. It's just a matter of, like, how much of that's gonna be wasted without it actually propelling itself forward, and how much is gonna actually be, like, working towards what we're trying to get. That's what we're checking, right? Let me get my bolts and my springs, because we're gonna need, you can see I made it so the whole thing will bolt together. This one actually mounts the trigger hinge, but then we need a spring here so that it actually wants to stay in place. And we need we need two springs that hook onto the back here, and then hook onto these hooks on the back so that when you pull it back, it actually pulls against two springs, right? And that's where you get your main force. So I'm thinking maybe make some kind of like choke, like a tube that goes down that sits inside that, maybe like a washer type deal that sits around this so that it keeps it from banging into the end piece. I don't know, man. We'll see. Sponsor time! Hey everyone, if you're like me and you spend hours grinding at your desk, whether you're working, gaming, or living in a shed, you know how important a truly comfortable chair is. Today, I'm excited to tell you about the FlexiSpot C7 Max, the chair that's completely upgraded how I sit all day. First up, the 3D adjustable headrest. This isn't your basic headrest. You can tilt it to the perfect angle for working, so your neck stays supported no matter how long you're focused. No more craning or slouching. Plus, the entire backrest height adjusts up and down so it fits your body perfectly from top to bottom. And you can even customize the seat depth exactly how you like it, which is perfect if you're taller like me. The seat has a premium memory foam cushion. It's incredibly supportive but still soft, and I can easily sit for 8 hours straight if I have to and still feel fresh at the end of the day. I've been using the FlexiSpot C7 Max for the last 6 months, and it's done wonders for my back and posture when I'm sitting for long periods of time at my desk. I've gotten emails asking me what chair I use for streaming, and it's always my first recommendation. It's easily the best desk chair that I've ever owned, and it's been a massive quality of life upgrade ever since I switched. If you want to try it out, FlexiSpot backs this chair with a full 10-year warranty and a 30-day return policy, so you can try it risk-free. If you want to try out an upgrade that your back will thank you daily for, check out my link in the description and use code UOSLAB30 for $30 off your order. Go grab your new C7 Max, C7 Morpher, or the more budget-friendly C5 chair with code UOSLAB30. Trust me, your back will thank you. Drop a like if you're upgrading your setup, and I'll see you in the next one. Now back to the video. Alright, let's get started on our construction. Okay. See? It fits like a glove. I think if we go for like this long, realistically, if you go and then you load here, that gives you like a foot or so of projectile space. Alright. We might need some epoxy to get this to stick. Might just be it being clamped in here is enough. Alright, need a little square cut there. This is basically the minimum pipe mod we have to make to actually put it all together and make sure the mechanism works. So we'll get this guy first, and then kind of see where we go from there. Fucking thing shooting me with... Dude, it's gonna get particles in the new microphone that I just bought. There we go. GG brothers. Alright. Alright. There we go. This does look like a fucking Joker weapon. That's my secret, Batman. Ah, looks like it works. On that mechanical front, at least. Dude, there's gotta be an attachment for the drill that lets me do this faster. Why'd I make these holes tighter than the other ones so I have to thread it through like this instead of being able to just put the bolt on the end? Oh, motherfucker, the spring came off. Are you kidding me? Alright, let that harden, and then we'll have a more secure... Here, hang on. Let's actually heat it up and also seal it on the trigger end. Dude, you know what? Hang on. This is the perfect case for this fucking thing. Soybot, help me. I am grown weak. What an orange tip. You know, actually, hang on. It's not orange, but red should be a similar signifier, right? Alright, and the idea now is that we have this here. This is your plunger. Oh my gosh, I just put... Wait. That should not... Wait. Hang on. God, dude, no. That's the little blocker is supposed to stop it. Hang on, hang on. Is it gonna actually just not stop it? I think I severely underestimated the amount of spring I would need for this. Springs? We have to actually improvise another spring in this setup because this ain't fucking cutting it. Let me lock in for like 1 minute. I gotta figure out a way to sproing this up. Now you may ask, is this gonna impede the finger? And to that I say, who cares? We need this fucker to work first. Alright. Drop test. If that'll make, you know what? That's actually fine. I wouldn't be walking around with this when there's a cylinder loaded in it, but you know. But you know, if you had to, that wouldn't be the end of the world. I probably should stop looking down the barrel. Alright. Here's our cylinder cannon. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. Fantastic move. Did you guys see that it fucking flopped out of the end? Did you guys see that? Alright. Alright, not quite the effect I was going for. Not quite. Whoa! Holy shit! Dude, it worked! Dude! You see that? That thing's icy. Yeah, baby, it worked. Dude, it spun like crazy. Oh, you can see where the problem here is. You can see, not only is it, oh, can you fucking focus? Not only is it slightly off center, which is fine, honestly. The hole isn't very big. It like barely punctured it, which is not really what we want to go for. So let's try to maybe get something that holds it a little in place. I think that might be the play. That's the secret, Batman. I exploded my cylinder. My father told me his cylinder was bigger. I didn't like that. Let's chop the tube off so that we can actually cram a, well, hang on. If we make it so you can cram the cylinder in, then maybe like, here is the actual cut. So like it's back in like that. Yeah. The problem we're having right now is that after it launched out of the end, I don't know if you noticed, but it went flying around for a while. We don't want that. We want it to dump the pressure in the initial, like, blow. We don't want it flopping and spraying around for, like, several seconds. We want it to dump the whole load in 1 second. You're gonna lose a little pressure by having a hole in it, yeah. But, like, I think that what we can gain by having it actually able to bore a larger hole in the cylinder is worth the pressure difference. Because even just increasing that hole by 50%, it's gonna exponentially increase the proportional output of gas, which should similarly impact the velocity of the whole thing. First we mine, then we craft. That's Minecraft. Ah! Is slinging copper powder right into my fucking face. No safety glasses. I should kill all of you. Are you, like, literally in-fucking operable without safety glasses. What kind of fucking question? Let's get the actual thing in here. Do you think that maybe just using wadding would work? Because I was not really buying it at first, but now I'm kind of thinking like, damn son, it actually might. This is one that's already been pierced, so it shouldn't. You know? Let's try wadding. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna load it here in case it goes off. Maybe like this? I mean, that one at least, like, cleared the breach. But I think the problem is that this nail is not pointing straight, like, at all. This is a point of failure that I didn't anticipate, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Let's see if she works now. Well, that time you hit it, and it just fucking... Oh, that dented it real bad. Oh my gosh, wait, this is like a dangerous round, bro. That dented the fuck out of it. That actually... can you see? Hang on. Can you see that? That is spicy, bro. That is fucking spicy. Lock her in, let her go. Are you fucking serious? Really? What the hell? I underestimated the punch needed for this? What the hell's it gonna take, bro? Be what you were meant to be. Ah, you fuck. Oh, man. We need some extra springs or something, dude. These springs, this ain't cutting it. We need, cause like, if it's able to hit and land its hit and just not fucking puncture the back enough to really make it launch, then like, what the hell are we supposed to do, dude? We need a better spring on here, man. We need stronger springs. That's all there is to it. Maybe these guys? Those are a bit stronger. These guys, the narrower ones tend to be stronger just by notion of how springs work. Alright, you ready? Let's try this one out. Dude! The nail just fucking missed the whole thing. You know what? Maybe it needs a little more persuasion. Give me some, like, duct tape. This shit's thicker. Hang on. Let's try that one on for size, boys. Oh, you know what? You know what the real Giga Brain is? Maybe the thing that goes over top should add a little bit of grip to hold this shit down. Alright, let's try this out. Whoa, motherfucker! Well, that fucking pierced it. It didn't go anywhere. It just fucking splooged ice all over me. What the fuck? Alright, well, I found is it a good solution? Maybe not really, but is it a functioning solution? Yes. Let's take what we can get. It's okay, no danger for it to go off. Even if I pull the trigger, this fucking thing doesn't set off, apparently. Hold the trigger down, rip this shit way back, and just let it... Whoa! That was crazy! Now that's what I'm talking about, man! That thing fucking ripped! I'm like, oh, we have to, like, make a little door. Nah, bro, Gorilla Tape hinge, and then literally just the part we cut out, and that should be it. Alright, I'm pretty hyped now, I'm not gonna lie. That worked so much better than I thought it was gonna work. Oh, man. Alright. Pull that shit up, lock them in. Uh-oh. Where'd our cylinder go? Uh-oh. What the fuck? Nothing? No dice? Alright, these springs are fucking spent. I'm not really sure. Like, what do I do? What do I do about this? The spring's wearing out. Let's see what we can do about this nail. Because I think we might need to go with one that's shorter, closer to the body, and preferably sharper as well. The best launch we've got was one that made this big gaping pinhole in it. That should work as a better firing mechanism. Alright. That's gonna hit real hard for the first however long until the springs die. I got my safety goggles and all my shit on, by the way. Do not do any of this. Don't try any of this at home, but especially don't try this at home without protection. I'm wearing 3 layers of condoms right now, just in case. Oh wait, there's already a fucking cylinder in there. Holy shit. Dude, I did not know. I did not know that was in there. That would have been fucking bad if I had this thing cocked. Let's fucking send it, bro. There we go. There, now we get a little motion. Let's put a, hang on. Can we get like some... Ah, fuck. Can we get some destructible targets? Alright. Alright. Let's try this shit out again, brother. Alright, see if we can blast this boy. Ah, shit. There has to be a better way. Introducing springs that kill you. That should do it, honestly. Alright, this is a real put your eye out kid type of scenario. So once again, I want to stress, don't try this at home. This is gonna not wear out as fast, okay? I think this is the secret. Oh! Holy shit, dude! That fucking obliterated it! That was crazy! Holy fuck! Hang on, let's do more! That's insane! Here, let's see if I can hit the other ones. We'll come back from here with this view. Alright, let's see this guy. Alright, a little bit of a dud. I think maybe we didn't... Let's try that one again, bros. Oh my... Dog... Brother? literally fucking ripped itself apart. Oh my good god. It's the force that it smacked into the back of the cylinder with literally snapped it in two. That's crazy work. Alright, hang on. We're gonna do a quick fix. It's like that. That deal. Yeah. It's literally fucking bending. Look, man, we gotta try one more shot. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. We need a new video. Now that I've figured out what makes it work, I feel like we could make this thing significantly better. by focusing on different design elements. We spend so much time designing the trigger assembly. Really, that wasn't the important one, was it? Let's see if we can smash up this, let's see if we can smash up this salsa jar. Alright, not quite. Hang on. Ah! Motherfucker! Just frost burned my finger. Alright, that one flopped. It's okay, bro. Try again, try again. Oh, it didn't break, but it fucking nailed it. Holy shit. Here, let's see if we can plink out some of the remaining bottles. This thing's holding on by a thread, but you see the vision. You see the vision? Motherfucker. 50-50 chance it either frost blasts your ass, or you get a working shot out of it. Let's see if we can hit the soju bottle. Oh, shit! Hey, hang on. We got a couple cans left, bro. We only got a couple left. Holy. That obliterated it. Alright, hang on. We got one shot left. One more chance to destroy that soju bottle. One bottle remains. One shot remains. Alright. Well, we found out what the strongest bottle was. Because we hit it. We hit it and it just didn't do what it, we hit it and it just didn't do it. Oh my gosh, dude. Quick, throw it against the wall so it can be broken in the edit.